Alright, I think we're live. Welcome. This is Psx Jam 1 for Quake 2. This is one that I overlooked. It was brought to my attention by Emerald Tiger, so thank you for the suggestion. I do take suggestions if there's something that I haven't played. Feel free to leave a comment. But yeah, this seems kind of interesting. I think it's based on... Quake 1 and 2 had console versions, but they were very different from their PC counterparts. They were like vastly trimmed down, obviously, because at the time they were both on N64, which didn't really have the sort of processing power to handle a game like Quake or Quake 2, at least in its original form. So they're kind of just like almost different games, but kind of similar. It was just like sort of a very cut down experience, if that makes any sense, from the original. Just everything was very streamlined, because Quake 2, remember, had like backtracking and missions and like levels that were like interconnected. Like you would hit a load screen and there was like overlapping, kind of like Half-Life, where you kind of like go down a hallway and then you load to like the next level, right? And I don't think you can do any of that on N64, so it was just like very simple one map type levels. I actually played through the Quake 2 64 stuff that was included with the Quake 2 remaster, and I found it kind of fun. Some of the Quake 2 backtracking is a little annoying, so it was nice to have just like very streamlined levels to play through. I had like a few gameplay quirks as well, if I remember right. There was like something weird with the I want to say it was like the strafe jumping or something was kind of weird. I forget what it was. It's been a minute. But yeah, so somebody released... So something, I guess, to kind of further expand upon that, I guess like the Quake 2 content included with the remaster wasn't like true to form. It was just the levels themselves were in the remaster. Somebody made a Quake 2 PSX mod that... goes more in depth on the Quake 2 stuff. Like it adds, let's see, because I guess, the PSX version of Quake 2 used an entirely in-house engine created by Hammerhead. Interesting. So I don't really, I guess this jam is just supposed to be levels in kind of the spirit of Quake 2 PSX. Is kind of my understanding here. I don't think it actually is using the PSX mod. Or maybe it is, I actually don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's just jump into it, see what it's about. My favorite of the id game ports to console was always Doom 64. That game's very fun. It's just kind of its own thing. Right.
Computer update.
You can see the graphical fidelity is kind of slimmed down quite a bit from normal Quake 2. The texture quality is a little more crispy. Oh, this is the movement quirk. You can't bunny hop. Oh, that's so rancid. Oh my god. Or not bunny hop, but like you can't strafe jump. There's no like jump buffering. Oh, it feels really bad. Oh, it feels so bad. It legitimately feels really awful to not be. They should have just... I wonder if there's an option to turn that back on. I guess I can't look for it now, but... It feels really bad not being able to strafe jump around. The issue here is that Quake, if you didn't know, Quake has input buffering. That's how you're able to bunny hop and strafe jump. Source engine games do not have this, which is why you traditionally had to use the scroll wheel to bunny hop in like Half-Life. Because there's no, like, you can't buffer your input before you hit the ground. You literally have to jump as soon as you hit the ground again, and the easiest way to do that is to bind jump to scroll wheel. That kind of carried over into Counter-Strike, which is why a lot of CS players use scroll wheel to jump in that game. It's because that's how you used to b-hop in Counter-Strike. And other Source Engine games as well, like TFC. Traditionally not a Quake thing, but yeah, oof, this feels bad. Not really the mapper's fault, but... Anyways, let's just get started, I guess. I think these levels are going to be kind of short. Oh my god, okay, no, that doesn't look short. I saw that, like, one little room, and I'm like, oh yeah, this doesn't look too bad. I could probably clear this pretty fast. I was like, oh my god, that's the... Quake 2 is already a very slow game, and this is just making it, even slower. One thing I'll say about Quake 264 is it's like it's more colorful than like normal Quake 2, if that makes any sense. Like the color palette of regular Quake 2 is like lots of reds and browns, whereas Quake 264 seems to have a broader color palette. You can see there's like lots of teals and blues here. I mean, I know this isn't like the official, this is like a community made map, but from what I remember playing Quake 264, it was more colorful than base Quake 2, is what I'm trying to say. But you got green, you got all these nice colors. What's that mean here? It's kind of weird. God, this is really rough to play without b-hopping, or strafe jumping rather. Yeah, I was just hanging out in the corner there. I like this level so far, though. I do like the more kind of linear style levels. I think the Quake 264 stuff is it's kind of more similar to, I guess, like regular Quake levels, like Quake 1 levels, which are usually pretty straightforward. Getting back here. No. Okay. It's like a whole area and there's nothing here. It's weird. So we can grab that. Oh, that's where we started, okay. Back this way. Yeah, the only way we haven't really gone yet is the water here. This, like, industrial area. Yeah, you can. Okay. Go here. Here. It's this way. There we go. Ourselves a chain gun. Very cool. Yeah, like I said, the color palette in this level is really, really nice. These areas are pretty nice too. I like this little this kind of hangar area here is pretty neat. Anything up here? Nope. Or not hangar. I guess this is like a storage area. chain gun is OP as ever. Quake 2. Oh, okay. Well, I guess forget what I was saying earlier about the interconnected levels. I thought Quake 2 didn't have interconnected levels, but I guess it does. Or Quake 2 64, I mean. Hyper Blaster, nice. It's like a... Is this like a Half-Life, like, health dispenser? What the fuck? Interesting. That's pretty cool. Can't cross that yet. Weird to see a second grenade launcher pick up. Hate these little spider guys. Very annoying enemies. You. Slowly bridge activated. These little like ghetto Half-Life health pack things are pretty neat. Shove that guy straight into the lava. These guys are infighting. I don't know what their names are. I think the punch guy has a chance. Nah, never mind. If he had kept the other dude stun locked, I think he would have had a chance. There we go. Nice little secret there. I like that. Nice little foreshadowing. Does the Hyper Blaster have a different sound effect in this? It sounds different. Gonna have to... Oh god, the movement in this is just a disaster. Okay, I don't care. I think it's just a bandolier for like extra ammo or whatever. I don't need that. Quake 2 is a very clunky kind of game. Like extremely clunky. Having played like a lot of Quake 1, it's almost frustrating at times, kind of coming over to this game. Because Quake 1 just has like that full air control. When it comes to like movement in shooters, I mean Quake 1 is like the game, right? You just have like full control over your character. It feels incredible. I like the kind of like Something cool at this level has kind of been doing is I like little bits of foreshadow. Actually, I don't know if we're ever going to go in here. I guess this is just environmental detail. We just kind of see this guy getting tortured. I mentioned it, I kind of mentioned it, but I like the foreshadowing with that one robot guy. You kind of see him on the table getting put back together, and then you kind of come back and have to fight him. That was pretty neat. We came from that door. Some armor. Here's the last one. Where do you? Shoot me from over here. That guy. I don't know how she's still alive. Oh, this guy spawns. I was wondering where all these guys were coming from. This dude spawns enemies. I didn't even realize that. I was like, where the hell do these guys keep coming from? Oh yeah, how many of them are up there? Hoping I can hit that guy up there, just hanging out while there's a fight going on down here. I gotta say, as much as it kind of annoys me to play against, the ducking is like a pretty unique mechanic. I can't think of like any other FPS games where like the enemies actively like duck your shots like that. It's pretty interesting. Or like any other, well, I should say any other like boomer shooter type games. Usually these types of games, the enemies just kind of like, they just go right for you, you know? Oh shit, that guy's here. I feel like that guy should have jumped down. This room's a little too small, I think, for a like a boss fight. Maybe I think a better way to go about this would have been to have this middle platform descend. I don't know if that was like possible given the limitations of the jam here, but having this like whole like middle ring kind of descend, because you don't seem to go up there. Like there's these back areas, but you're not really going up there as far as I can tell. This is the exit. Oh man, this level keeps going. Jesus.
Computer updated.
But yeah, using... Oh, this, I think this is where we just were. Yeah, okay. It's like this room is probably like a better, somewhat better boss arena. I think these enemies are just inherently not super great. That's not really on the map maker. It's sort of a game design problem. It's like a software problem. Just because they're hit scan. I guess like shamblers are hit scan, but they're like also kind of melee enemies who like beeline straight for you, which kind of helps. So you can kind of do a little bit more with them. You know, you can do like the shambler dance, so there's like a higher skill ceiling there. I don't know if these guys have like a melee attack. They just seem to kind of walk at you with the seem to kind of walk at you with their railguns. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, this guy. And this map's just throwing all the big guns at you now. Also, that is one kind of cool thing about Quake 2 is I appreciate the amount of like boss enemies compared to Quake. Oh, I think I know. I go over here. This is what that area was for earlier. There we go. Oh, that was kind of abrupt. I didn't even get to go in the little cubby. I just, I was like outside the area. And it was just like, hey, level over. That was a pretty good map. Again, I'm kind of don't like the movement limitations here, but the map itself was fine. I think if I had one criticism, it'd probably be the boss arenas weren't very good. I probably would have set up like some of those boss fights were just in like very cramped areas. Specifically the one with that like kind of catwalk up top where the boss was like up high. I don't think it was very good. I mean, in general, I don't know. I guess like I'm not really sure what you could even do with like a hit scan guy like that to make like a really interesting boss fight. I think it's just kind of an unfortunate, like the unfortunate nature of that enemy and how they work. Where you could do like really interesting things with like shamblers, even though they're hit scan. Like you can like outrange them. You can like force them to melee you. In some ways, like the railgun guy is almost more simplistic, unless there's like some like melee attack that he does that you can force him into that I just don't know about because I don't really play Quake 2 stuff too often. But yeah, aside from some of those boss arenas, I thought that was overall a pretty good map. I love the color palette. That was Operation Unfleshant by Nicolicious. Okay, this map looks a little more reasonable in size. That last map was like ginormous. I was talking about how like Quake 2 maps are all real small, and then I play like or Quake 2 64 maps are all like real small. And then I play a ginormous map. Let's see. All right, that's locked. I like this spiral staircase here, it's kind of neat. I don't know how you're supposed to get that. I guess from the other side, maybe? That auto weapon pickup screwed me up. I feel like this staircase could have used some more enemies. Felt a little bare. If you put some more of those, like, these punch guys, like, running up the stairs, like, as you kind of coming down, because you only had one, maybe you have, like, 2 or 3 come at you. You have a lot of room to move around on those stairs. Put some, like, flying guys in there or something, I don't know. kind of dickish putting these two railgun guys up here. Like even just going ham on them with the chain gun, I still lost half my health to that. I don't think you can make it over there. Yeah, I can grab this though. All these goodies up here. Power screen. I don't know what the hell that is. There's just like so many items in Quake 2. I don't. Oh my god. The lack of jump buffering is just absolutely destroying me. Even Half-Life doesn't feel this bad. It's like they almost like purposely made it so you can't like strafe jump in this version for some reason. Because like even in Half-Life where you have to like jump buff, you can't buffer your jumps. Like I can kind of get an okay string of bunny hops going. Where's this fella up top here? There you are. Oh my god, there's two railgun guys up here. I kind of like this room. Look, it's a cool room here. Alright. One guy left. That was really fun. I would have maybe had some enemies come out from like here though, or just like maybe some flying guys come in, just anything to kind of force you further into the room. Because I feel like I could have just like sat back and I did just sit back and kind of rail from over here. I also might have swapped out one of these rail guys for like two grenade guys. I don't know any of the enemy names, but the guys who like launch grenades at you who also have chain guns. I would have had like two of them up here, like launching grenades down. Basically just to kind of like flush you out of this corner, because otherwise it's like you take out the two the rocket launcher enemies and then you kind of just sit back here and hit this guy from range. Just anything to kind of flush you out of your position. I think you should always like try to have an enemy like setup that keeps the player moving around the arena. The player can kind of just like hunker down in one area. It's not very fun, just like turret. What do I need? Data CD. Where do I get that from? Up there, I guess? Oh, here. There we go. There's a quad over there. Decryption keys uploaded. There's another door up here, right? Yeah, this one. This is a cool elevator. Oh man, they're gonna have me fight some shit in this next room here. They're really juicing me up. Where's my quad? Anyone else? Still got some quad left. Oh, I guess there's a second level here. Probably should. I thought the elevator might have been the exit though, so I didn't want to leave just yet. I guess that is the exit. Okay. That was a pretty fun map. Definitely a lot shorter than the last one. Some cool combat encounters and some interesting rooms. Again, I think that one room was like a really good setup, but just like the execution just wasn't quite there in terms of like the layout of the room was solid. The one server room with the big Tank Junior looking guy I just think there needed to be something to flush you out of that corner, because it was just too easy to sit back and shoot that guy from range. You always kind of want to keep the player moving around the arena as much as possible. That was Subnode by Chartreuse. I'm probably saying that wrong. This is a big thing in the center. That looks pretty cool. It's like the fold weapon from Titanfall 2. I've ever played that game. I like these little intros here. They're not as I was gonna say not as detailed, but I guess they're exactly the same as some of the other ones. Oh, hey, we got a Half-Life elevator. Look at that. We're in unforeseen consequences. We're going down to the industrial area. That was pretty cool. I wonder how much time they spent on that. I guess we could also be at the end of Lambda Core. Or no, wait, is that the start of... No, that's the start of Lambda Core. Just block the other side. Vent, maybe? No? Doesn't seem to work properly. Oh, there we go. I would have maybe put... I guess they tried to put a light here, but it didn't really... it was the crack that I ended up seeing. I would have maybe made it a little more apparent. Not a super huge issue. I think they did a pretty okay job with it. The crack definitely helped. If there was no crack there, that would have been hard to spot. Do I have a flashlight? No, I don't. Okay. That way. Okay. Dwelling in the shadows. Nice. What's up here?
Computer updated.
Okay. Can't really get up there. We'll come back to that. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus, oh lord. So many enemies out there. Guess that works. I don't know, excessive amount of these flying guys. Especially for like such a wide open area with not a lot of cover. That's what I have. Okay, just a machine gun. Oh, there we go. That's helpful. I guess, like, I would have maybe... I would have probably given the player the rocket launcher up front, like right here, and I might have stayed in the room if I had the rocket launcher. Because those guys are kind of like scrags almost. Usually in Quake 1, when you get the rocket launcher, I've seen a lot of mappers will throw a bunch of scrags at you that you can then kind of, you know, shoot out of the air, which is always a really fun time. And I feel like that's maybe what they were going for here, but there was like too many enemies, and I just ended up, like, the best strategy there was to just fall back and just funnel them into this doorway. So maybe putting the rocket launcher here, you grab the rocket launcher and then a bunch of those guys come out and you kind of start shooting them. That would have maybe been a bit more interesting. And then you kind of have these guys to play defense a little bit. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe potentially interesting idea there, but execution wasn't quite there. Oh shit! I almost fell into the acid. I keep forgetting I don't have air control in this. I was playing some Quake 1 stuff recently, so. Of the react. One thing besides having a lot of like specific boss enemies, I do like how in Quake 2 it seems like any enemy can just be a boss. I've seen like even common enemies like scaled up to like supersized proportions and made into bosses. I think that is pretty cool. That is something that you can't really do in Quake 1, I don't think. He was took by something. Okay. Vent cleaner. I feel like I'm not even near that door and it keeps telling me that I need a red key. It's like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm like way over here and it's asking me for a red key. I'm not even close to it. I would have moved that trigger probably closer to the door. I don't know why it's so far out. This is very awkward without any, there we go. Oh, nope, okay, I fucked it up. Without any air control, that was extremely awkward to pull off. Lava flood on the main controller has been drained. Okay, I don't even know where that is. Shit, okay. Where's this guy? This dude's like right under me. That was a little stingy with the health. Maybe I'm just done over here. Let's go back to the main area. A lot of health out here. Oh, shit. Is that it? Is this how you exit? Just walk into that thing? That was kind of weird. I wasn't... That map had some, like, interesting ideas, but I didn't know what the fuck was going on half the time. But I don't know what that thing at the end was. I guess it was supposed to be a teleporter. It didn't look like a teleporter, though. It was just like a blue diamond. Kind of a strange map. Had a couple of interesting ideas that I don't think were particularly executed super well. Like, again, the one fight in the courtyard with all those flying enemies, it's just like not giving me the rocket launcher before the fight, and then just kind of having me like have to back up into that hallway. Wasn't too great. There's also the issue of there's like that one boss in the hall that they kind of wanted you to use those little side vents to fight, I think. But it's just like the best strategy is to just sit way back and fire nades or rockets or rails at them. That would have been a better boss fight to have earlier on when you have like maybe only a shotgun. I think you kind of have to be you have to be aware of like what weapons the player will have, right? Like there's no point of me like using some crazy area if I can just sit way in the back with a railgun or like a rocket launcher and fight some boss and just not take any damage, right? Which is why I feel like you almost can't give out some of the higher tier weapons. You know, it's a reason why Quake 1 maps typically don't give out the rocket launcher super freely, because you can like sequence break a lot of maps with like rocket jumps, right? So it's like usually the rocket launcher and the lightning gun are like secret weapons. Anyways, that was Foreseen Ambush by MVE. I don't know, maybe people think of Quake 2 a little differently, but I feel like the railgun and like the rocket launcher should probably be a little more hidden, kind of off to the side. Not that rocket jumps are OP, but just like being able to stay way in the back and just kind of avoid enemies is a little bit strong. Ooh, look at all these weapons. Did that say, wait, what did that say? Use the power keys to choose your weapons. Okay, this is pretty cool. So we got a machine gun and a super shotty. We're taking those. Easy choice. The chain gun's powerful, but it just burns through ammo so fast. Who's this fella? Look at this guy. Oh, okay. Do we want the Phalanx or Railgun? I'm gonna take this. This is pretty cool. I like this little choose your own adventure type of map here. Oh, this is cool. There's like a teleporter.
3, 2, 1.
Oh shit. This is really hard on the eyes, and I'm sure it's gonna destroy the bitrate of this video. Oh man, this is hard on the eyes. I would have perhaps... I see what we're doing here. I think I'm supposed to be inside the computer. This is like some Tron shit, but this is really hard on the eyes. I would have perhaps picked a different texture. I mean, I do think it looks pretty cool though, but it's just... the data CD, alright? Oh, what is going on in here? Is that one of those Tank Junior guys spinning around their heads? It's funny. Using modern straw. I don't know what's going on in this room. These guys are like fighting. Is there anything in here that I could actually use? Oh, fuck. Okay, now they're coming after me. Yeah. Sequence complete. Alright. Take anything out? Oh, there we go. CD. Nice. I'm always a really big fan of like player choice in maps like this. You kind of rarely see... I've only seen that in like a few Quake maps where they kind of let you choose, like, you know, do you want the quad damage or the pentagram? Do you want the, you know, rocket launcher or like a red armor? And I think choice like that is always really fun when you can incorporate it. Because typically Quake is just like not that kind of game. Oh, this is cool. Little low gravity sequence. What the hell? Distant field unlocks. Damn. I think I probably had to jump straight over to that one. I was trying to land on one of these, but it didn't work out that way. See, I'm actually not sure where I'm. Somewhere over here. Or even that way. Let's go to the start, maybe. Okay, look at that. Use the low grab to get up here. I like the low grab. That's actually a pretty cool mechanic. Kind of recontextualizing the level with the low gravity movement is pretty cool. Not a quad, but I'll take it. It's kind of it sort of reminds me a little bit of the double jump boots from Arcane Dimensions. I don't know what that enemy was. Seek out the virus and eliminate it. Oh, this is... Oh, shit, this is cool. This is a really neat concept for a level. I don't... You can see the spinning Tank Junior there a little bit better. Just to go up this way. There we go. Easy. Up here, what is this little thing? This looks like a misplaced brush or something. Go. Can go this way. Oh shit, okay, hold on. Use that. Alright, up here. Only one more to go. Down here. Oh no, that's locked. I guess the other way that I didn't take. Make sure to save that quad. That was kind of an annoying spot for one of those railgun guys, though. There wasn't really anywhere to kind of dodge them. Dodge their attacks. Nothing to like break line of sight except for like going under that little bridge. I think these fights are kind of uneventful. I'm gonna just do this. I would have, instead of having this like weird, like cobbled together enemy made out of like brushes, I would have probably had a like an actual enemy be the boss there. I feel like because you're doing like a computer thing, you probably could have you could have taken like one of the regular default enemies and like scaled them up or done something really kind of goofy and fun. The enemies that just kind of sit there and shoot rockets that are just like meat sponges, I don't think were particularly fun to fight. Oh, this is cool. All right. Oh, ladder. Okay. It's like Half-Life. Oh my god. Is that the king guy? It's like the icon of sin, just much easier. Oh, that's it? No, no, like, going back through the portal or anything? Okay. I think that ending was a little bit abrupt. I think some of the boss fights were just kind of not great there. Like, having those, like, weird brush enemies with, like their... I think their torso was made out of, like, a red armor, and then, like, their, like, weird tread legs were, like, or, like, their weird treads were, like, brushes. With, like, an animated, like, tread texture. Actually, I don't think it was animated. I think it was just a static texture. Like I was kind of complimenting Quake 2 earlier on, like, you can... I don't know anything about Quake 2 mapping, compared to Quake 3, or Quake 3 or Quake 1 mapping. In terms of, like, the technical side, but it seems like from what I've experienced in these maps, you can kind of turn any enemy you want to into a boss. You can scale them up, you can change their health and damage value around. I've seen, like, almost every enemy in this game be a boss at some point and have, like, a health bar and whatnot. I think being, like, the concept of, like, going inside of a computer, you could do, because you're already kind of working with a goofy premise, so you could have, you probably could have just used, like, any enemy in the game, and you could have had some really, like, goofy boss fights, but instead you just, like, opted for, like, these weird static enemies that just kind of shot like a rocket, and you can just sort of stand just outside of their attack range and just shoot them, which is kind of lame. I would have maybe opted for, like I said, like, choosing some oddball enemy and just scaling them up and making them into, like, a cool boss fight. You know, just something you normally don't see, like maybe those weird dog enemies with the long tongues, get, like, a giant version of one of those, or maybe, like, those flying enemies that kind of come at you, scale one of those guys up and give them a big health bar. You know, make a slightly more interesting combat arena. But yeah, I was not a fan of these static brush enemies. That was kind of lame. The overall premise was really cool. I think the texture work, like, it visually looks very noisy. And I assume it's just because, like, that's just, like, the one computer texture that Quake 2 has, and the author just kind of had to use that texture. So I do kind of understand that perspective, but I would have tried to find some kind of middle ground, something to break it up with. Just a little bit, just so it wasn't as harsh on the eyes. What else? Like I mentioned while playing, I really like how the low grav kind of recontextualizes the whole map. It's really cool when there's, like, a new movement option. It kind of reminded me of, like, Arcane Dimensions with the double jump boots. You ever played that? Where it's like you can now access, like, a whole bunch of more areas. Almost like a Metroidvania style mechanic. I'm just like, hey, here's this upgrade, now you can access a whole bunch more. The final boss, again, just had the same issues. It was literally just like a brush on the wall that you shot, and that would have maybe been fine if there were some more enemies in the room. But, like, once you take out all the turrets, it's like, it's almost... It's like almost like, imagine, like, Metroid, but you could take like the original Metroid, but you can take all the turrets out before fighting Mother Brain, and then you just stand there and shoot Mother Brain. There's, like, nothing attacking you. I would have had, like, an infinite like maybe some like low-level fodder enemies that kind of infinitely respawn. You have to kind of juggle like killing them and dodging their attacks while also shooting the boss wall. I think that would have been probably a better way to handle that fight. That's kind of what the Icon of Sin is. I literally would have just modeled it after the Icon of Sin, which is sort of what they did, but also not really. They kind of missed the part with the infinitely spawning enemies. I did like the weapon choice at the beginning. I thought that was really cool. Again, big fan of like choices like that in these types of maps, where you can choose like a a quad or a pentagram, or do you want a rocket launcher or a lightning gun? Stuff like that is always fun. Overall, interesting map. Some rough execution with the boss fights, but otherwise, and the visuals were a little hard on the eyes, but otherwise pretty cool. That was Enter the Strogtrix by Koenig. Alright, just keep it rolling. Oh wow, this map looks ginormous.
Computer updated.
This map kind of looks like what I imagine this is like what I imagine when I think of like a Quake 2 map. It's this right here. This definitely has a very different palette than the maps we've seen so far. Hold on to that quad. That was pretty cool. I would have the visuals in this area are kind of this is a really cool room up here. I love the ceiling with the blocks kind of sticking down. That is a very cool room. This room is very bland, however. I would have done something more cool with this room. Like if this is like some kind of server computer room, I would have had this maybe be filled with like wires or I don't know, scrap metal or something. Messed up computer parts. Maybe have it be like a trash compactor. I don't know. We checked over here yet? Not really. I like these ambushes. So it's cool to see a map use the Hyper Blaster. I feel like a lot of maps just kind of ignore this weapon. I mean, it's kind of strong, but it doesn't feel like that strong. Like, it's not like lightning gun strong. Like, the lightning gun is just like the murder machine gun. That thing just kills anything. I think it does like 30 damage a hit or something. It has like a decently high rate of fire. Like, the lightning gun is just an absolute monster. Here's this room. This room looks pretty cool. Even if it's like pretty basic and blocky, the ceiling just really makes it stand out. I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, okay. Shit. Okay, well, if I'm gonna save that quad, I can... Part of me really doesn't like the... I kind of hate the inventory in this game. It's just so awkward to use. I think you can bind a weapon to... or you can bind a key to select the quad, but... I do kind of wish it just worked like Quake 1, where you just like pick up a quad, because that would have been really cool to come into this room and have a quad just be right here. instead of having to like awkwardly sit there and select the quad. Because yeah, this room definitely feels like it was designed around having a quad. That kind of would have been a pain in the ass otherwise. Oh, here's another quad. Speak of the devil. Grab another yellow armor. Let's save real quick. The chain gun is this game's version of the lightning gun. It just does so much damage. Like an absurd amount of damage. No challenges await you. That was okay. Kind of short, kind of boxy. Again, it was kind of a bummer that one fight, like, I don't think that room was necessarily bad. I would have maybe put some cover, though. It did really feel like I was just getting attacked from, like, all angles by hit scan enemies for the most part. Like, there were just tons of those, like, little machine gun guys just shooting the shit out of me in that big arena. I could definitely easily see a situation where if you go in there with, like medium to low health, you'll just, like, instantly die. Unless you know beforehand and put, like, apply the quad before you even get in there. I don't know. I definitely would have given the player either a heads up of like, hey, there's about to be some shit in this next room. Like, let the player, like, you know, maybe you have like an elevator that goes like to the top floor, and then you have to like jump down or something, and you can kind of see like maybe there's like a glass window. You can kind of see all the enemies before you get into the fight. Or maybe there's like a second before they all engage you. I don't know. It was just a little awkward trying to like throw the quad on. Pretty boxy map overall. Kind of lacks some of the color of the previous maps that I've played. It felt like a very standard Quake 2 color palette, as opposed to the Quake 2 64, which seems to have a more varied color palette, which I kind of like. It's alright. That was Mancubus by Marcos. I have no jump button, but I must strafe jump. I don't know how many maps are in this. I think I have another 6 to go, plus like there's going to be one final map. I think this area is kind of cool. It's like descending stairs with all these pillars. Secret cache has opened. Okay. This little cubby here is like really weird. I don't know why that's there. Is this the secret cache? Door has been opened. Okay. I don't know where the secret cache is. It's back here somewhere, maybe? No? Huh. Okay, when I press that, yeah, I have no idea where that secret is. Let's So maybe it's a little later. I like this, this little, like, kind of hazard here in the middle. These pipes. Like, you don't die. It's not like a death pit. But if you get stuck down there, you're kind of in trouble. Could really use a super shotgun right about now. That was cool. Oh shit. I don't really have any good weapons to fight these guys with. Still kind of just... I mean, I have the quad, I could take them both out real quick, but if there's any more of them, I'm gonna be in... gonna kind of be in some shit later. Nothing down here. I feel like I'm trying to boomstick a shambler right now. It feels real bad. Alright. Oh, hey, there we go. That helps. That would help too. Goodies up here. Beyond the fences, okay. I kind of like this moving, like, platform here. It's pretty cool. Kind of gives you cover from this thing. I'm just kind of treating this like it's a shambler, and I have a nail gun. I might have to use my quad on this last one though, so I'm just running out of ammo. Should have enough to just barely kill this guy. Get some... Ah, fuck. We're out of ammo. Okay. I don't know why this map is being so stingy with the ammo. Oh, there we go. There's a little bit more. I'm never a big fan of stinginess with ammo. I just don't think it's particularly fun. Quake isn't really about, like, ammo management. I mean, you can make it about ammo management, but turn back. Okay. I just don't think it's a very fun mechanic, is all. Let's go back this way a little bit. Okay, so we've already been through here. I never found that secret cache. I could look for that real fast. Oh hey, there's a little bit of ammo down here. There we go, some health. Perfect. Might not be a secret cache, but I'll take it. But yeah, I just ammo management in these, like, I'd rather just be blasting and not worry too much about ammo. But that's just me. There we go. I missed a hyper blaster somewhere. So just got a bunch of cells. There's a purple Quake 2 logo up there.
Computer updated.
Did I go down there? Oh shit. Okay. I really don't know what to make of that level. That was kind of an awkward one. I didn't really like the stinginess with the ammo. I don't think it added anything to the level. I think it's fine for a map to kind of limit you to like a couple weapons. I think that can be really interesting as opposed to having like an arsenal of like, you know, 30 weapons. It's just like, yeah, here's like 4 weapons to really focus on. And then you can kind of craft experiences and combat encounters rather around just those weapons. You know, it's like, okay, the players can have the hyper blaster, the shotgun, and a regular machine gun. And you can kind of make combat encounters based around those weapons. You know they're not going to have rockets, you know they're not going to have a rail, no nades, so you can kind of, you know what I mean? I feel like they didn't really do that, though. It was just kind of like limiting on weapon. It was kind of limiting on ammo, rather. That was really frustrating. And again, it didn't really add anything, at least not for me. It didn't make the map more like challenging or fun. It was just like I kind of have to just like dance around these railgun guys who are just like trapped and they can't really like push me, but I can't really like kill them easily. I just kind of have to like sit back and cheese them out with my machine gun. And then again, very tight on ammo, which just wasn't very fun. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that one. That was kind of a weird one. That was Absalom's Playpen by Jerry. Interesting map. Interesting map. Oh my god.
Computer.
Yes. Mega health. How do I get back up? Guess just gotta take damage. Anything up here it's worth getting? That's a cool door. I like that. It's a little awkward that the door is like outside of the Here, I'll wait for it to shut. It's a little awkward how the door is like kind of outside of these bricks here. It looks a little weird. Oh, hey, all these secrets. Oh my god, like right there. Oh, please just let me in. There's 2 machine guns in here for some reason. That's a little weird, but there's a rocket launcher right there. I'd like that. Oh, what a tease. Save that quad for later. Yeah, I'm always a fan of really cool looking doors that are made out of brushes in these games. Anytime somebody does something more interesting than just like two slabs of brushes that kind of split apart or one single brush that goes up, I always appreciate that. Kind of a pain in the ass here. There we go. I don't really have any ranged weapons. It's the only thing that sucks here. There we go, that helps. Oh, I don't have enough ammo, shit. There we go. I hate these little flying fuckers. Very annoying. Jesus. A good way to deal with that guy down there. Oh, hey, there we go. Get rid of that guy. Get rid of all you. I just chuck nades at this guy until he's dead. There we go. Works. That apparently hurts you? Okay. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh, that is a dick move to spawn those guys out there. I might have to use the quad on this guy. What a bit of a shitburger for a combat encounter. Just, stuck in this little hole. There we go. That was kind of a lame trap. I feel like if you're gonna trap the player, at least like entice him with a good item. Like have a mega health back there, and then kind of put him in a shitty situation, you know? Like there wasn't even anything good back there. I think it was just like some nades and like a regular health pack or something. And I had to fight like 2 of those rocket enemies, this guy with the fucking phalanx, and I guess the other guy didn't really do anything, but... Alright, that's locked. Security pass, okay. Actually, don't know what we're doing here. We have to go back. This way, maybe? Oh yeah, this door's open now. Okay, cool. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Bunch of guys in this corner here. This is like another map that's being really, like, oddly stingy with the ammo. Just kind of annoying. Like, I understand not loading the player up with like a million rockets, but I feel like there's a middle ground to be had somewhere, right? Where we can kind of give the player the ammunition they need, but also like not so much excess that they can just like tear through everything. Railgun, nice. Okay, so this leads around here, and then... Oh wait, I have to gotta go down. The security pass. Just low grav in this room. Seems to be like some low gravity, I think. Jesus, fuck off. Oh my god. This guy's so tanky. I don't know what the point of low grab down here is. Aside from, I guess, just getting that armor. I think low grab is cool when you're actually going to use it. Maybe this map will. I guess let's see.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Am I supposed to? Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Okay. I guess we are using the. Okay, I'm just dead. Okay. Oh. This section is really awkward. I see what they're trying to do there, but this area kind of sucks to climb. Like, this is just not very, like, good. Because the problem is like the little ledges were like pushed into the wall, if that makes any sense, instead of pushed out. Like, you want the ledges to be maybe broken up. So you want, like, you know, a ledge here, and then the next ledge down is like over here, and then one lower over there, you know, going back and forth. But instead it was just very awkward to climb out of there. Do we have... Where's the quad? Probably gonna need that at some point here. Oh, we still have the low grab on. So yeah, I mean, I don't mind escape sequences like that. A map that I played pretty recently had a pretty cool escape sequence like that, but I just don't think this map. Oh, there's a guy down here. What the hell? I just think the the climbing there needed to be done a little bit better, is all. Okay, that's dead end. Got it. Oh, okay, this is all drained now. I didn't realize that. Let's go grab these goodies then. Oh, okay. Well, that's locked. About down here. This is where we're supposed to go. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I have like a lot of weapons and they just all don't have any ammo, which is just like, I don't know. I'd rather have like fewer weapons with ammo than like a ton of weapons that don't have ammo. Okay, I think I have a suit I can use to get through that room. Let's check out... Let's grab this up here. Yeah, I just feel like the problem with low grav in this game is that you don't have air control, so it's like really hard to use the low grav in comparison to, say, Quake 1. That quad. Actually, don't have anything for these guys. I literally have no ammo in any of my guns. Like, look at all these guns I have, and I just have no ammo for them. I don't understand why ammo is being rationed so hard here. Okay, that works. It's like we're in like World War II. I have to like ration my bullets or something. I just don't. Am I stuck down here now, or is there a? Okay, I guess this is just the way out. That level was kind of frustrating. Again, just like a lack of ammo. I don't really see like the like Quake's just not a tactical shooter. Again, like you don't have to saturate the player with a ton of ammo, but like I shouldn't ever just be out of ammo with like all of my guns. You know, if you want to be like, okay, if you really want to handle ammo management and like maybe steer the player towards certain weapons in certain sections, that's fine. So if you want to say like, well, I want the player to use like the super shotgun more in this section, so you give them some more shotgun shells, and then the next section's like maybe you give them some more nades, and you give them some more rockets. It felt like that map was just never giving me enough of anything. Quake 2 has some pretty spongy enemies that take quite a few hits to kill. So yeah, I don't know. That was pretty just generally frustrating. I didn't really like the low grav. I feel like that map was just like too tight to navigate with the low gravity. Again, Quake 2 doesn't have air control, like at all. Air control being your ability to steer your player while in the air. You have a little bit of it, so I shouldn't say you don't have any, but it's just like compared to Quake 1, where you can do like a full... You can like spin around in the air. Do little circles, jump it while just like jumping off the ground, because you have so much... You have just complete air control in that game. It feels wonderful. By comparison, Quake 2 doesn't have that, so the low grab feels really awkward, because like when you start your jump, you're just kind of locked in that trajectory. So if like you just even screw up a little bit, or if you bump into a platform, you just go flying way off course, and it's very hard to course correct, if not impossible. So when you have sequences like the escape sequence, which requires like pretty precise platforming, a little bit of awkward platforming too, it just, I don't know. I think that could have been done a lot better. I think the level was like constructed fine. I just feel like the ammo scarcity with some of the awkwardness of the platforming was just very frustrating. The low graph platforming specifically. I think that was kind of my issue there. I honestly, even the low graph stuff would have been fine if I just had ammo. I think that like peeves me more than like anything in a Quake map when they're just like, nah, sorry, we don't have the ammo for you. We have to like ration the bullets out. We're like the Soviets in World War II. Like one guy gets the gun and the other guy gets like a couple of bullets. You gotta share. I don't know. It's really lame. It's not fun. Anyways, that was Forgotten Rat Hole by Ish. Let's move on. I mean, it's the same for like Quake 1. You know, really any of these like quote-unquote boomer shooters, whatever you want to call them, retro shooters. I don't think they're like. I don't think ammo conservation should ever be like a thing. Well, I don't want to say never say never, I guess, but I feel like it's really hard to do well because you can never predict, you know, how much ammo the player is going to use, right? And because ammo conservation isn't really a standard thing in these games, it can be really easy for a player to just dump a bunch of ammunition and then not realize that, oh, I actually have to conserve my ammo because this map is just not going to fucking give me any. So then you just end up in a situation where you have just like no ammo because, you know, whoopsie doopsie, you didn't fucking conserve your ammo earlier on or whatever, you know. I think I've played like maybe one or two maps that have done the ammo conservation thing pretty well. Most maps tend to not get it right, and you just end up kind of frustrated and having to like shoot like shamblers with a fucking boomstick or whatever the entire time. In the case of Quake 1 anyways. That was pretty cool. His head popped off of his shoulders. I don't know if this is water or if this is like coolant, like reactor coolant. It's gonna like burn me when I jump in it. I guess we can try real fast. Let's see. Oh no, it's just water. I perhaps would have used a different water texture. This is like recolored lava. It's a very like very clear, or not very clear, like a neon blue water texture. Just kind of awkward. Oh shit. Found a secret. What did I find? There's a box where there's nothing in it. If there's some ammo or something, let's see. Whatever. I mean, not the worst choice for a water texture. At least it's not. At least it doesn't look like lava or like acid, but it does kind of look like some kind of like toxic coolant or whatever. It doesn't look like water. There we go. The default shotgun in this game really does kind of suck. It's very weak compared to this old reliable here, the super shotty. Please grab some health. It's a pretty fun level so far. I really don't like the grenades in this game. I'm sure there's like some Quake 2 boomer out there who has like a whole like essay about why these are like the most skilled weapon in the game and just why they're the absolute greatest thing ever, but I just don't like them. I'd rather have a grenade launcher. They're like the grenades, like the handheld grenades in this, are like the equivalent to like the normal shotgun, if that makes any sense. They're just like a, I don't know. They just kind of suck. That hurt. There's some health down here, I think. This room kind of sucks here with these two railgun guys. I would have maybe put some cover in the middle of the room to like let the player line of sight these guys. Because otherwise, I kind of just feel like this is the optimal play. There we go. Yeah, like. I would have probably had like a, I don't know, like a pillar or something here, or maybe just not had the two railgun guys up here, had like grenade guys instead. I mean, I say this as like somebody who kind of prefers Quake 1, but I always prefer to have like these guys up here. I would have had like two of these guys. I always prefer enemies that shoot projectiles. I think projectiles are just always more interesting in these types of games than hit scan enemies. Red force field deactivated. Where'd that guy come from? Can I call the elevator? There we go. Oh, we're gonna start infighting. I think the rocket launcher lady's gonna win. Oh, she's got jukes. Never mind. I saw that dude like juke the one rocket, and I got real hopeful for like a second. I'm like, oh my god, is he gonna do it? No, he just got the. He got dunked on, unfortunately. Can I make this? Probably not, no. A little bit of friendly fire there. Dude, those shots hit so hard. Like little laser shots these guys shoot out. I like the look of the grenade launcher in this game. Maybe even more so than the Quake 1 grenade launcher, but I just hate how slow it fires. I do kind of wonder what this game would be like if you just cranked everything up to like Quake 1 levels of like movement and speed. I mean, it would probably like completely break the game, but I would be curious to see it. I like this room, by the way. This is a cool layout. This like nice bend here and kind of how it loops back around. The only thing I really didn't care for in this room is I would have maybe placed that one, the Tank Junior guy, the big boss guy. I would have placed him somewhere else. Because it was kind of a classic like door problem where like. Because one of these grenade launcher guys kind of forced me to like fight from back here, so I kind of kited that guy back to this area, and then by the time that guy was dead, the Tank Junior dude was already up to here, and he was already just like spamming this doorway, so then we just ended up fighting through the doorway, where it would have been more fun if I could have gotten into this open area with these two pipes here, because there's like pretty good cover in this area, so I would have maybe put the Tank Junior guy like somewhere way back here. like maybe up here, and he doesn't activate until you're like through the door here. So like by the time you get to like, you know, you come through the door, you come over here, you see the Tank Junior guy, and then you can kind of start fighting him. So he's kind of coming down into the open area, and you're already in the open area. And then you kind of have all this room in the water to kind of dodge around him, right? That would have been more fun than just like sitting back here and spamming nades. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I wonder how this game would play with Quake 1 speed. I assume it'd be probably pretty fun. Up here. Ooh, little secret. I'm sure there's like somebody must have done that at some point. Right? There's gonna be some shit going down in this room, I'm sure. Collect all the goodies first. Do I have a quad on me, or I don't? Just a health pack.
Computer update.
Destroy the generator cores. Generator cores? Where are the generator cores? Oh, here they are. Nice little collateral there. Oh, we're not. I thought that guy was dead. Even generator hatches. This is a cool fight. I like this. Good amount of cover. Kind of not quite weight-based, but sort of. Jumping guy needs to fuck off. Those railguns do so much damage. Jesus. It's like 50 health a shot or something. That was pretty cool. That was a good level. I don't know, I had a lot of fun with that one. No real criticisms, to be honest. Like a couple enemy placement things that I would have changed, but otherwise I think that was a pretty fun layout. I think the visuals look nice. I think overall the combat encounters were pretty good. I like the ending encounter where you gotta blow up the things. Yeah, not much to criticize there. It was a fun map. That was Geothermal by Aikoshi. Good map. Alright, we are down to our last three. Let's just go clockwise again. Saw who made this map. I'm kind of excited for this one. This one should be pretty fun. Ooh, I got some flechettes. I don't have a nail gun though. Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Ooh, okay. Classic quad damage here. This should be fun. This is a map sanctioned quad damage. We're going. Let's grab that. That was fun. Yeah, I do really like those quads that just like auto pick up as opposed to the ones that are in your inventory, because I feel like I just hold on to those ones too much. So it's pretty fun when you gotta do a little quad rampage and you're just kind of forced into it. You don't really have time to think. You just gotta go as fast as you can. Okay, so that is locked for now. I think this calls the elevator, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, so this is the way then. That is locked for now. See, if you're gonna do water, this is the texture I would use. I don't know why people have so much trouble with water textures in these maps. I mean, the neon blue one was fine, I guess, but like just use the nice clear one. We don't gotta get like funny with the water textures. Don't make it look like Fanta or lava. Don't make it look like acid. You just gotta have a nice clear water texture. Maybe make it a little like brown if it's like an industrial sewer area. You want to make it a little slimy, but otherwise just keep it simple. How's it going, chat member? How you doing, buddy? Shit. Ladders in this game are, I just have so much trouble with the ladders in these games. I don't know where that teleporter is going to take me. Let's go try up here first. Okay, so let's just... Oh, this is a shortcut. Okay, cool. Oh, shit. What do I have for... I have a lot of weapons right now. Oh, shit. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, we're back at the start now, okay. I like this wall of boxes here, that's kind of cool. Grab the... oh, full on bullets. Oh, shit. This guy. have for chain gun? I do have a little bit of that. Super shoddy, grenades, and a couple of rockets. Actually, I think I need to go. No, wait, yeah, it is this way. Go back to that computer. If you get cornered with the wrong weapon out, there's really not a lot you can do, unfortunately. I kind of want to go back to this section. Oh, okay. This is a different area now. I would have maybe had the teleporter change colors to indicate that, like, and maybe it did change colors, I just didn't notice, but having it change to a different color just to indicate that the teleporter now is going to take you somewhere else would have been helpful. I hate these railgun guys. Oh shit. Okay. Slightly awkward boss arena, if only because, so it's like these are all like ramps, right? You can just walk up these without jumping. Like if you're down in the water here, you can just hold W and walk all the way up here, and you can hold W to walk here. But then once you hit this, you actually have to jump up this, which is kind of awkward. I would have probably also ramped this just to make this a little bit easier to get up. And that would have probably made that boss fight a little bit less awkward. Because this area is kind of tight. It's like this weird kind of L-shaped area. I think it would have just helped kind of maneuver around just a bit. Yeah. Right? Not that way. Actually don't know where to go. This thing destroy the Strog Reserve Force teleporter network. Okay, well that's not helpful. Probably gotta go through the teleporter again, right? Oh, okay, here they all were. That was probably pretty smart. You know, I thought I could outsmart the map, but the map outsmarted me. Cool. Special passage has been unlocked. Let's check it out. Ooh, cool. Some BFG out of that. It's worth it. I should probably just use the BFG in there, right? Yeah. God, this guy has so much health. So many BFG shots to kill that dude. I guess that room wouldn't be so bad if I had killed the big tank junior guy beforehand. So, kind of my own fault, but I kind of didn't like that encounter because originally you come into this room and there's the tank junior guy and there's that little like dog revive guy, and you're just immediately met with these enemies and you're just like, oh shit, we gotta get out of here. I like the brushwork in this room though. It's actually pretty impressive. These like nice. These trims are really nice, especially on a curve. That must have been a pain in the ass to do. Any kind of curve brushes in these maps are always very impressive because of how annoying curved brushes are to make. I have spent many of hours just messing around with curved brushes.
Computer update.
Dispatch network offline. How to get that ammo there. Oh my, what the hell is that thing? I'm like fighting Metal Gear, Jesus. Okay, we need to throw some of these things around. Go off on this guy here. There we go. Oof. That was pretty cool. A little unexpected, though. I don't think I've seen that enemy before. I probably have, but I don't remember. That was cool. That's kind of what I was saying earlier. Is like if you're gonna do a boss fight, I feel like having enemies. Maybe that was like too many enemies, but they did juice you up pretty hard. They give you the quad, or not the quad. They give you a mega health, a red armor, and just like all the ammo you could use. So or need. So that was fine. Overall, that was a pretty good level. That was Warp Command by Emerald Tiger. He's the one who recommended this map jam to me. Pretty good level. Not really too many or any criticisms. I think I mentioned the thing about the teleporter. I'm just bad at reading, so I'm pretty sure the text probably said that the teleporter changed, but I feel like just having a visual indicator that the teleporter was different would have helped. Just because, like, the text... The problem with text in Quake is, like, this game moves so fast, and you're always just kind of looking for enemies, looking for health, like, moving around the environment. It's just, like, the text just, like, it pops up and it's just gone. It's the same thing with, like, Quake 1. Like, the text is just, like, gone in 2 seconds. A lot of times I have to, like, open the console up and, like, reread what the text even said to, like, figure it out. Or to, like, figure out what I'm supposed to do sometimes. So I'm always a big fan of, like, having visual indicators just to kind of let me know, like, okay, this is what I actually have to do. What else? That one room with the where you go through and you're just kind of immediately confronted with the Tank Junior and, like, the little revive dog was kind of annoying. I don't mind ambushes, but, like, that room was so small and so tight. Like, I feel like the only good move there was to just run. Which I don't ever feel like that should be, like, the play. The play should never be to run. Unless, like, you're, like, doing some kind of escape, like some kind of a set piece, like an escape sequence or whatever, you know. Other than that, no real criticisms. Fun map. Alright, we got, I think, 3 maps left. Oh god, this map looks ginormous.
Computer update.
Oh, a flashlight? Don't. Okay. Oh, there's the flashlight. You can see we're being atmospheric here. I'm okay with that, like a good atmospheric. I think everybody really enjoyed I think everybody really liked the never mind, the atmosphere's gone. We're just back into standard Quake 2 stuff. I think everyone really liked the Machine Games stuff they did. They made those, like, kind of Quake 2 Quake hybrid maps that were, like, kind of a little more spooky, I guess you could say. Anything else down here? Nope, just that. In this little area, nope. This underwater section's pretty cool. Turn the fan off, gotta swim through. We'll just come back to that room. Or maybe that's the only way we can go. Nope. Okay, we'll go this way. Look at this barrel here. It's always fun to see stuff made out of brushes. Anything cool back here? Green switch activated. Alright. Guys having a little bit of trouble on that corner there. Ammo, grenades. This map definitely has more of a standard kind of Quake 2 feel to it, as opposed to, like, the Quake 64 theme. Ah, I completely whiffed that shot. Get rid of you. There's a railgun guy up here somewhere. Any ammo here? A little bit of health. Alright, whatever. Just go up. Looks like we're going in the slime. Oh, is that all that was for? Anything else? Oh, here we go. Never mind, we have to do that. Oh, that's cool. That's a really cool shortcut. That is some very smart layout design there. Alright, let's take this guy on now. Jesus. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I could use my quad here, but probably better off just railing this guy. There we go. Nothing cool back there. Let's use the blaster. Oh my god. Okay, the vent didn't need to break into that many pieces, okay? It needed to break into like 17 different pieces. It could have just been like 2 pieces or even just 1. I like this little room though, this is cool. There seems to be something up there. That door is open. I don't know how you'd even get up there though. I love this little like toxic waste spill. That's just like 2 brushes. It's very cool. Red switch activated. Right. Okay, if we're throwing the quad on, we're just gonna pop all these guys. You. Man, I won't have quad for whoever the boss is here, but it's fine. It's worth it. Just deal with those little mini bosses real quick. Let's see who's up here. Ah. Rid of you. I did get that, there's a couple of biosuits hanging around here, so I'm sure there's probably some kind of secret down in the ooze. Go check out. Let's see. Yeah, let's go do that. here. Waterability is helpful. Oof, that was close. Where's the, there it is. I like this area. This area is pretty cool. We're gonna check underneath here before we start whatever. Oh, can you even? I guess you can't even swim down here. Okay. Never mind then. What am I supposed to? Oh, I need the green key. Where the hell is the green key at? What is this? Find the keys to open the door to the main core. Okay. Oh, they're in the ooze, right? I feel like they're probably up here, maybe? Well, not sure how you'd activate that. Doesn't really seem to be anything up here. I guess I need to start shooting stuff. Maybe something will break. I might have to go back upstairs. Nope, I guess not. Okay. Huh. Yeah, it really feels like these are supposed to come down, and that's where you're supposed to go to get the keys, but I don't know where the switches to activate those would be at. I think I have one more environment suit left, so I could check under the waste again, or the slime, see what's down there, but... yeah, not super clear where to go here. Alright, let's just check under here again, I guess. So yeah, this is a dead end, and this just leads to this area, and then it all leads back to here. Oh, there's a little area down here. I don't know if this is secret or not. Okay. No, I think this is where you're supposed to go. I guess that's why they give you all the environment suits, but this area looks really nice. I like this like vent that goes across the ceiling here. And all the slime. I like how this is like squared off. I mean, they probably could have made this like a cylinder, but I don't know. Maybe there's like a slight charm to it, just being a like a pyramid. Anything cool back here? Yes, there is. Oh, grenade launcher, I do. Yeah, I maybe would have given like a slight indication that that's where you're supposed to go. I'm not sure how you could have better communicated that to the player, because there's like a bunch of area under that the slime there. Maybe having less area and just making it like super obvious that you're supposed to kind of go down. And that like maybe just have it. I guess what I'm trying to say is like have it just be that one section of slime you can go under instead of having like the 3 just to kind of make it like super duper clear. I'm normally about exploration, but like if the exploration is tied to like 30 seconds of biosuit, then it's kind of like, I feel like that's an area where you can just get soft locked unless the biosuit respawns, which it didn't seem like it did. So oh, okay, cool. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Is there anything on these pipes here? Doesn't look like it. Nothing over there. I mean, I bet there's probably a secret down here somewhere, but we need this biosuit to get out of here. Yeah, like there's no indication to me that these biosuits respawn. I haven't seen one of them respawn yet. Like normally in Quake 1, the biosuits that respawn will have like a transparent biosuit where where like the next one will respawn at, you know. So you can see that and go, okay, well there's going to be a biosuit that keeps spawning here, so I can just kind of keep coming back to this area. Doesn't seem to be the case here. Oh wait, is this not a... Oh, here's the other one, okay. Oh, rest in peace, that guy. Oh my god, another one of these vents. Please, I beg of you, just like 2 brushes is fine. I waste 6 shotgun shells on that vent. Oof, that hurt. Let's get some health. Shortcut back. Another adrenaline. Sealed with an impenetrable lock. I'm willing to bet that there's probably something down here in this slime that you can use to open that door. But, I mean, I have a quad and an invincibility. I'm kind of just good to go. This is sort of just go mode right now. Quad, invincibility, and a chain gun with full ammo. There's really nothing more you need in this game. Actually, wait, Hyper Blaster? Yeah, Hyper Blaster. Later. Overload the reactor. Okay. Oh, this is cool. I like this. Moving to the next location. Oh, okay. I thought there was another part to that map. I think that was that was pretty fun. I think my only criticism with that map was probably would probably be that it wasn't super apparent where you were supposed to go at that end area. Like I do understand that I do understand that, like, they give you a lot of biosuits, and it's kind of implied that you're supposed to go underwater, but there's that whole tunnel system with the chain gun. So again, it's just not super apparent that you're supposed to, like, that's the actual way you're supposed to go. It's just, you kind of go down there and you scoop up all the secrets, and you're like, okay, we're done down there, right? I would have drastically reduced that section. Like, I would have removed that tunnel with the chain gun. I actually would have probably removed that invulnerability too. That just kind of made the last fight too easy. It wasn't really much of a secret. Like, you literally have to go that way, so it's like almost impossible to miss. I guess maybe it's there as like a backup in case your biosuit runs out or something. But yeah, I don't know. I probably would have just removed that and then maybe had like a respawning biosuit just to make it like super duper apparent. Like, yeah, you're supposed to go in the slime. But yeah, otherwise, I don't know, pretty fun map. I like the little hub area with like the 3 buttons, and then at the end you gotta get another, like a second hub area. I know the final boss was perhaps a little too easy because of the quad and invulnerability. So like I said, I would have probably nixed the invulnerability just to at least have some challenge. That map was... Oh wait. Not these maps. Wrong area. That map was Bad Water by Detro Haga. Alright. 2 maps to go. Almost done. Again, I like these animations that they've made up. I like how there's like the little like oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Tell me you forgot the mic again. Whatever. Just get in there as low-key as possible. Fetch
Sounds
the
terrible.
formula and get out. And remember, you're a chemist, not a marine. Don't get yourself killed, please. I've got no interest in getting visited by a stroke committee up here, so I'm gonna cut the elevator's energy for now.
Oh my god, it sounds so bad. It's so loud.
Good luck.
Ugh. 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 Oh, I feel like I shot a gun without like ear protection or something. That was terrible. It was like so loud and crusty. Oh no, is this just gonna be a thing?
Just be careful.
Is there a voice volume's at 0? Is that just like a... Is there no way to turn that off? I wonder if that's a music thing. I'll turn the music down. They might be, I don't know how they're like piping that in. If it's through the music, then maybe I can turn that off. That audio is just awful. It is way too loud and way too crusty. Like I said, it sounds like I fired a gun next to my ear without any ear protection. That actually, like, it's kind of painful to listen to. It's a shame because this map seems pretty cool so far. Is there an enemy back here? Oh, there's an enemy under the stairs. What do I have? Okay. Oof, that hurt. My only criticism so far is this map is a little too dark. Like, it looks pretty nice. Like, I like these textures that are kind of lit up. I like these trim textures that are lit up. But overall, this map is like really just like the ambient lighting is a little too low. It does make some of these, like I said, it makes some of these like light textures pop, but it's kind of hard to see where some of these enemies are, which is a little bit frustrating.
Okay, this
my
door should lead to the chemical facility. Wanna like that D managed to steal those keys? Get in there, fetch the quad formula.
Oh god, it's just so bad.
Okay.
It's so bad. It's so awful. it's just like ear rape. Oh my god, please stop.
Use the key to enter the chemical facility. It's not a game. It's fucking dangerous. Come on, hurry.
Oh my god, it's so bad. It just like it's really just puts a like a really sour note on what's an otherwise pretty seems to be like a pretty good map. I don't even have a rocket launcher. I don't. Yeah, like some of these like visually this room looks really nice, but it's so dark. You. Oh my god, it's a lot of enemies. A lot of fodder enemies. Kind of fun. That was actually pretty cool. We got down here. Dual fire damage. I think it's like you shoot 2 shots for the price of 1. Slugs? I don't even have a railgun. I will say, I think last time I played a Q2 thing, I made a big deal about having, like, the mission pack weapons. Generally speaking, I don't like having overlapping weapon slots. I feel like it just ends up being too much. Like, Quake 2 already has a pretty big arsenal. So having, like, a bunch of mission pack weapons in there is kind of, like, it just becomes a little redundant. But I feel like having it as a secret is probably okay. This hallway is pretty cool, by the way. I like the brushwork in here. Oh, it keeps getting darker. Oh my, no, please, stop.
This time. Look at that beast. It has 2 legs.
I don't even know what he's saying. It's just, it's muffled and just sounds terrible. I almost want to turn the sound off. It is so bad. It is so awful. It is literally an assault on your hearing. And this is like an otherwise fine level too. It is such a shame that they just kind of botched it with this god-awful like custom voice lines. And it's not like the actors doing a bad job. It's just that it just sounds so crusty. Like whatever compression they used just sounds really awful. What do I have for this guy? I guess the chain gun.
I was just talking to Dee. Do you know anything about their Quake businessing? Huh? Anything? Nothing? No wonder you're acting like a fucking frenzy. You're high as fuck, aren't you? Fucking junkie. Mission failed.
Like, I can't even play the game. Like, I can't even focus because this shit is so goddamn loud, and now I'm completely out of ammo. This is, not great. Do I have anything? Do you have a drown? Invisibility, okay. Dual fire, okay. I have some items I can use. Let's pop that. So, yeah, this is locked. Okay, I think the problem here is a lot of these enemies have shields. This is like the first map to throw a lot of shield enemies at me, so I don't... Yeah, shield enemies in this are only like vulnerable to energy weapons. I just popped visibility. Go through here maybe. Some slugs. Again, I don't have a railgun. I don't really know where I'm supposed to be going here. Probably here. There's like a lot of kind of unnecessary backtracking. It feels like they're trying to do like a narrative thing here.
Please just be careful.
Bro, I need you to shut the fuck up. Like, this is actually getting really annoying. A lot of these, like, they're trying to do like some kind of narrative, but the voice acting is super fucking crusty and you can't hear it. And it's kind of getting a little agitating at this point. And it's a lot of just like generic, like, be careful. It's like, okay, dude. Like, just, I need you to stop talking. There we go. That's a nice shot. There we go. I don't know how you would get up on this thing. I guess you'd jump down from up top. Grenades. I'm gonna kill this guy. So I have a lot of grenades. Well, not a lot, but enough. Yeah, this would be like an okay level, except for, again, the very obvious issue, and it's also a little dark. I also think it's weird that this level's giving me a lot of ammo for a gun that I just do not have. I feel like I'm like completely full on slugs, but I don't have a railgun. I don't know where a railgun is either. I think generally speaking, like, it's fine to give ammo for guns that are secrets, but I feel like you should try to keep it to a, maybe not a minimum, but, you know, like, don't give the player, like, tons of rail ammo if you're not going to actually give the player a rail. Like give it, like, proper. I mean, maybe it's somewhere and I just missed it. I don't know, but I haven't seen one yet. I've seen lots of boxes of slugs. Same thing with rockets earlier. Like, I had a rocket launcher. Oh, there's the railgun. Okay.
Want to hear a funny story? I just went to your room. No wonder you can't access these doors. You fucking pothead took the wrong key. You need the red one. You took the blue one. I'll reactivate the elevator now. It will take a moment. Please just get your ass back alive.
It just makes the map like 1,000% unenjoyable to play. Like this like I just wish I could turn this off. I would do anything. I would love to just like take the voice files out if I could. I just like rip them straight out of the game. It just sounds so awful and is so distracting every time it happens. I also see we're kind of like, we're doing a trend here where it's like every door I go to just requires a red key, which is kind of weird. So we just have to like keep backtracking. Again, it feels like they're trying to do like a narrative thing here, but Quake isn't that kind of game. It's kind of like what I tell like a lot of, I say this a lot when playing Quake 1, and I guess Quake 2 you can do a little bit more with like the quote-unquote story, because there are like mission objectives, but try not to lean too hard into the narrative, because again, this is just kind of like a classic shooter, boomer shooter, whatever the hell you want to call it. I think this was pre-Half-Life, right? What's going on through this door? Oh my god, okay. Should I pop? Let's do the dual fire. What a cool boss fight.
Okay, it's dead. Okay, it's dead. Do you even realize what a fucking idiot you are? No more quote for you. We'll talk later.
There's a lot of irony coming from the... I assume that's the map maker calling the player an idiot when they've just made their map like 1,000% worse by putting that awful fucking... those awful voice lines in there. I'm sorry, sir, you are the fucking idiot for putting awful voice lines in your map. That... it just ruins the level. I don't know what to say. That's... Again, I said this last time, I generally try to be positive when I play these maps and kind of give people, like, the best feedback I can. But sometimes you just, like, encounter something in one of these levels that's just extremely frustrating. It just kind of ruins the experience, and it's like... if those voice lines weren't in, that would have been an okay map. I think it still had issues design-wise. I think it was a little too dark in a lot of areas. I think some of the encounters kind of sucked. It seems like they went for a style over substance. Like, a lot of the areas were very cramped to fight in. I didn't like the whole, like, just you go down an area, you find a dead end, and then you just kind of go back. I don't think that was, like, particularly very fun. Just from, like, a playing a video game perspective, it was just not very satisfying. Just like, oh, there's a dead end. Okay, I guess I gotta go back. And then there's another dead end. I guess I gotta go back. And then you just end up leaving the level. I'm sure they were going for something, but it just didn't fucking work because I couldn't hear any of the dialogue because the voice lines sounded like absolute dog shit. So, yeah, probably don't do that next time. Also, probably don't call the player a fucking idiot. Retard. Alright. Let's relax a little bit. Overall, this has been a pretty good jam, so let's have some high spirits going into the last map here. I did read, when I downloaded this on the ModDB page, I actually read a couple of the comments, and one of them actually mentioned something about voice acting, and I was like, what are they talking about voice acting? Who's putting voices in Quake 2 maps? And I guess that answers my question. Alright, last level. Let's go into the portal doohickey here. Guardian's Revenge. This one's by Koenig. I think I'm gonna get a chance to credit him at the end here, so... Access to the slipgate control. I don't have any weapons, do I? Is this a friend? Good luck destroying the new Strider Guardian. Okay. Oh, can I just... Oh, cool. It's like an armory. Let's grab all the goodies. Hell yeah. Defender spheres. Armor. Oh, hell yeah. You get one primary and one heavy weapon. Pick carefully. Okay. Okay, this is cool. So we got a kind of a pick your weapon. Rockets or rail? That's a good question. I'm probably gonna have to go with rockets. And then for here, it's the laser beam or the chain gun. I feel like the lasers... I mean, I already have a shotgun. The chain gun is just like the GOAT. So I'm gonna go with the chain gun. This laser gun kind of sucks, because the chain gun is really good with quad. And then here, let's go with rockets. Hell yeah. Double damage, okay. This looks like something out of Doom. With all these, like, this dude right here. Looks like a demon or something, I don't know. Like this looks like a Doom 64 area. One more to go. Probably didn't need to waste rockets on those guys, but that's okay. Do I have... Yeah, I don't have anything to bust through this guy's shield. Oh, no, never mind. I thought he had shields. I have shields. Where's my double damage? Let's get the Defender Spear on, too. This is why I brought the chain gun. Chain gun is just like any kind of like quad damage, double damage. Chain gun is just an absolute monster. Oh shit, he's back. I can help you. Oh fuck. We got her 7 grenades left. I guess I should have saved my double damage for this phase. Thankfully, just circle strafing the enemy works yet again. There we go. Let's get out of here. Jump into the black hole there, whatever that is. I hope the base blows up and kills all these guys. That'd be very satisfying. You see it? Give them. Give all of them. Oh no! Wait, what the fuck? The fucking map crashed. Oh no! The map crashed. Oh no! Assertion failed. Tried to begin frame without ending it first. Oh no! Oh, it just brought me back to the menu. Oh, that's such a shame. That is a bummer. I mean, that's the end of the map, so I'm not gonna replay it. But I mean, that was a pretty fun boss fight. But it's a bummer that it crashed there at the end. So yeah, that is Psx Jam. I guess I've been actually, wait, I don't think I've ever played PSX Quake 2. I've been confusing it with Quake 2 64 this entire time. Oh my god. I'm sure someone's gonna comment about that and say like, hey, you know you're playing PSX Jam because you keep talking about Quake 2 64. Or maybe I did play the PSX stuff. What is in the single player? If you do new game... No, yeah, it's Quake 2 64. So yeah, I never played the PSX stuff then. I played Quake 2 64. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. Let's hop back in here. That was fun. Overall, pretty good jam. I had a good time. I like the unique color palette that a lot of these maps had. Very colorful, lots of like kind of blues and teals and colors you don't really see in Quake 2. Quake 2 is kind of a muddy, some purples in there. Quake 2 is kind of a muddy, like brown, red game, lots of like rust. It's certainly more colorful than like the military shooters of like the late 2000s, but definitely very brown. I guess Quake 1 is also pretty brown, although it does have some like cool like blue runic levels later on. Anyways, I like the color palette of a lot of these levels. I think these levels were overall really solid. God, what would be like the best of these maps? Honestly, like one of the first maps I played was kind of the standout one. I forget which one that was, if I'm being completely honest. It was the really large one with the multiple sections. I think it was the first map I played. Where was that? Let me go see if I can find it. Oh, not there. Is it Operation Unfleshant, I think it was? Let me see. Was this the one that I really liked? Yeah, this one was pretty cool. Operation Unfleshant was neat, just because it was, had, like, multiple areas, which is pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of great maps in this pack. The only map that I did not like was the one with the voice acting. To the point where I didn't even mention who made it, because I called them mean names. So. Just don't do that. Just don't put, like, really crusty voice acting in your map. It's not hard. And, again, don't call the player an idiot. That's also probably a thing you don't want to do. You just look like a fucking twat. Especially, like, when your map has, like, a lot of problems. I will say that map had nice brushwork, but it was a lot of, like I said, style over substance was my issue with that map, on top of the voice acting. But yeah, overall, this is a pretty good pack. Emerald Tiger had a good map, too. Tetrahogus map was pretty fun. I don't know, there's a lot of good maps in here. I would definitely recommend checking this one out. A good pretty high quality overall. I would say, like, above average quality on the whole. More hits than misses. So yeah, I don't know. This is pretty fun. Thanks to all the mappers for putting this together, as always. And yeah, go check it out. Link in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. GG's. Take care.